Hello everyone, this is Pony JPL back for another reaction video, and yes, I'll be reacting to the Scootertrix the Abridged deleted scenes. So yeah, it's been a long time since we last had Scootertrix the Abridged. Last time I watched it was about almost a year ago for the finale, so yeah, Jack just released these deleted scenes today, so we'll figure this one out. We'll see what they have. I wonder if they add anything to the scenes. I wonder why they were cut, or if there's anything of significant importance. But yeah, should be fun to see some newer Scootertrix content. And so yeah, let's just get started in 3, 2, 1, click.
Hello everyone, Jack Etchman here from Scootertrix Studios.
Yes.
I know it's been a while.
Yes,
and
it has.
At last we are releasing the Scootertrix the Abridged deleted scenes. So this video contains a whole slew of deleted scenes that come from all various
I wasn't really
episodes all across the series.
aware of the word deleted scenes.
I hope you enjoy. We've got quite a few here.
Alright.
Episode 6 of Scootertrix the Abridged had a ton of stuff taken out of it, including entire scenes. And originally, the character of Blank Flank was going to have a much bigger role in the episode. But his scenes were not as important as some other ones, and eventually a lot of them had to just be cut out.
Gotcha.
This particular scene would have taken place right after the scene where Blank Flank wants to go to TRIXIE to learn the ways of the Fourth.
Can I help you?
What?
Well, you're just standing there, staring at me.
Oh yeah, we do that sometimes.
Well, stop. It's freaking me out.
We wish to learn the ways of the Fourth.
I never thought about having an apprentice before. That might be kinda cool. Alright. First you must show TRIXIE your worth. Show TRIXIE what you can do.
Well, Snip's special talent is scissors.
Okay. What can you do?
Oh,
Snails.
I can't do anything. You see my flank?
Right, yeah, there's no flank.
It's blank.
Well, doesn't that just mean you haven't gotten your cutie mark yet?
Oh no, it's there. It just looks like nothing.
Okay.
Right,
yes.
Yeah, I'm kind of an idiot.
This next scene is also from episode 6, and is basically the first half of the final scene of the episode.
Oh,
it was a tough scene
yes,
to cut
the
out
fight.
because it kind of sets up the Trixie's lightning joke later in the scene, but only the essential pieces of the story had to be put in the episode. I couldn't fit any more, so the whole first portion of the scene had to be taken out.
TRIXIE! TRIXIE!
The great and powerful TRIXIE thought the great and powerful TRIXIE said the great and powerful TRIXIE. Ah! I can't do this anymore. What do you want?
That?
No sound effect in that.
Dad, TRIXIE's dead!
TRIXIE's not dead.
TRIXIE! You're alive!
Of course I'm alive.
Yes,
How
and,
did you escape?
you know, they
Oh,
didn't do the blink flick
Why
thingy.
is there an URSA minor in the town?
we brought it here to prove our worth.
Well, vanquish it then.
We can't really do that.
Ah, jeez. I guess TRIXIE will have to deal with this herself. Bam! Oh, did you see that? Bam! You can't take my lightning. Bam! Oh, what? Bam! Lightning never strikes the same place twice. Bam! Oh,
No.
TRIXIE defied the laws of
6
physics
times.
again.
To, you know, do that.
What the hell is going on?
So now we're jumping right to episode 10, and this scene was really hard to cut out.
The
I
bio
really love
weapon.
this scene, and it's basically where Fluttershy actually discovers the biological weapon, the parasprites. But when it came down to the audio cut, I had to choose between this scene or the song to cut out. And seeing as I really wanted to experiment with the song, and I kind of devoted a lot of time to trying to make the song work, I went with the song and cut the scene out. I still wish it was part of the
Singing on
episode,
the
though.
bridge
I
song.
still really enjoyed this scene.
Yes.
It's okay. Oh man, they're following me. Oh. Hi there, little creature. What you got in your hands there, man? It's not some biological weapon, is it?
No, just some spores.
Oh my god. Just keep together, man. Oh god, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Whoa, no.
You'll see.
Back off, or I'll crush you, man.
Yes. Right, yes. You gotta use the crushing apple.
So this is in episode 11, and it's simply a joke line that was cut for time.
It's customizable. Yes, God, I get
It's
that
customizable.
it's customizable.
Right, yes.
Why aren't you wearing one? Because I don't freaking need one. Yeah, well, anyway, you know, I looked at it and I thought...
This also
You
takes
thought
place
what?
in episode 11, and it's a good demonstration of just how much I cut out of episodes. There's just a little extra dialogue between Twilight and Spike that, in the end, it just wasn't quite necessary, and I had to cut it for time.
Yeesh, how do you feel? Terrible. It hurts.
Yes, sure.
Thanks for doing this, though. Hey, no problem. What are roomies for? Yeah, I guess it just wasn't my day.
I'm mistaking UFP for snake bites again.
For my winter walk. I think the snow will be gone by then.
So these next two scenes take place in episode 14, and would have taken place right after Twilight and Spike's debate on the ponypox. But both scenes were cut for the same reasons. One, they were cut for time, and two, both were kind of redundant as they expressed the same thing. It's like, you know, something's wrong with Rarity. That was basically what each scene did.
Okay.
And they didn't really add any new information or anything, and there was only really one joke. So ultimately, they were both unnecessary to the plot, and I had to cut them out.
Alright.
Hey, Rarity? Hey, Twilight. Are you okay? I heard you canceled the fashion show.
Yeah, I'm fine. You know, I'm just not feeling it anymore.
Not feeling it? But you said you were really excited for it.
Well, not anymore. Do you need anything, Twilight? Well, if you'll excuse me, I would like to be left alone.
Okay. Okay, there is something going on with Rarity. She hasn't come out of her house for days. Maybe she's sick and is just trying to stay away from every pony. Maybe she has the pony pox. No, she doesn't have the pony pox.
No, I wouldn't say this was redundant.
It wouldn't be too serious. Spike
I mean,
found the
yes,
cure.
something's
He did
wrong,
not.
but the
I swear to
first
God, I'm
one's
gonna strangle that little
establishing
what
that
is
there's
it
something
then?
wrong
I don't
with
know.
Twilight
She's just
and then
been
Twilight
really
killing her
depressed
friends.
lately. Should we go like talk to her or something? Yeah, you know, I say we all get together and see what's up.
So now we skip right to episode 18, and this first deleted scene is really only a deleted line. It's just cut for time.
Get no scoped! Get no scoped!
Get a hold of yourself!
Okay, I'm cool. Good.
Oh yes, this was my favorite episode of the
I'm okay. Just
the show.
Right. So I'll send in 4 Earth divisions.
So this was going to be the original ending joke to episode 18, but it was cut for 2 reasons. One, it was cut for, you guessed it, time, and
Yes.
I also felt that it was a bit too much for a Scootertrix episode.
Oh.
Sentry's defeat on the East Coast was actually a feigned retreat. He led the changelings into a trap and massacred them. They're chasing their remnants back over the border right now. This puts us in a great position to counterattack.
Really? That's fantastic!
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Oh yes. Flash
Sentry!
Sentry.
That damn stupid little
Oh.
mother
Apple Bloom, are you swearing?
Applejack. No,
You are grounded, young lady.
Gah! Curse you!
Yes, I would
Flash
say that was a bit
Sentry!
much. Bit more
So
of a
now we are at
FIFA,
episode 20,
you know.
and this is another great example of how much I cut out of episodes. And so this is the scene between Twilight and Rarity discussing the fashion show, and originally that scene was twice as long. I had to cut out a ton of stuff for time. So the biggest challenge was to cut out parts that weren't as important, and you know, it would still make sense. The conversation would still make sense. But this is the full scene.
All right.
Rarity?
Oh, hey, Twilight.
Hey, you doing okay? I heard about the fashion show.
Yeah, well, it happens. You know, I'm over it.
So,
The
what's wrong?
fashion show.
I don't know. I've been selling a lot of dresses lately, and I've been helping a lot of
What
ponies.
was episode 20
But I
again?
just feel empty.
Why do you think selling dresses helps ponies?
Well, because being able to change how you look
I don't
allows
recall.
you to change how you feel. A new dress or a hat, a new look can help ponies feel new. I just want ponies here to be happy.
Well, Rarity, maybe you feel empty because how ponies feel doesn't come from the outside. It comes from the inside.
I guess.
So maybe you shouldn't be about helping ponies become something else, but helping them accept who they are. Starting with you.
But I'm a changeling. I change.
Yes,
Who am I
and I'm a
really?
You are a
fashionista.
pony who sells dresses. Who sells them to try and make ponies feel better. You are the element of
And
generosity.
to make money.
What we wear on the outside is an extension of who we are, but not the definition of who we are.
I was so mean to Fluttershy.
She's a friend. Go talk to her.
So this is the
happened in
final
that
scene of
episode?
episode 20, and
Oh,
originally it was going to be
right,
completely
the
different.
spies,
Instead of
yes.
Kyle and Leslie as the two changelings, we were going to have a lowly changeling spy and Queen Chrysalis herself.
Oh.
The scene was fully recorded and it was put into an audio cut, but I wasn't really happy with the result. It was just there was no chemistry between the characters, and then there was just kind of plot things where it's like, well, why would Chrysalis be so far out here? It doesn't make much sense. So eventually the changelings were recast to be more like better play off each other, and they were just kind of two normal changelings. And this scene is also kind of interesting because it features lines that were cut out in the end, and also it's kind of like a fully edited version of an earlier version of the script, basically.
Oh, okay.
I have come to give you my report, my queen.
Tell me, Captain, what kind of spy gets herself on the cover of Vogue magazine?
Well, to keep
know
my
what?
cover,
I do think-
I ended up on the cover.
Who was it?
Did
Alumnix is
I
a much
see
better
you in a
Chrysalis.
daring two-piece number, kissed with midnight blue and jasmine?
That would be the fall collection, my queen.
Idiot! Do you have any idea what I have had to go through for you? I had to put up with being consistently called a chicken for not jumping off of freaking cloud buildings. And then there was the voice I had to do.
Oh, hello. It takes so long to say an entire sentence.
Was all that for nothing? Did you learn anything about their generals?
Yeah, this
Yes,
one sounds a bit too
Great
much
Queen.
like
The generals are a group
Nightmare
of free
Moon.
children. I believe that two of them...
Wait.
What?
Their generals are children?
Yes.
I think there's one other voice
What?
I was told that it was
that
to
was
hide
done
them from
beforehand.
us.
Oh yes,
But that's
Trixie.
insane.
When talking about the fourth.
Lee Brilliant.
No, just insane.
But shouldn't we at least look into it?
No. Celestia is stupid, but not that stupid.
Ha.
Maybe they were on to you from the start. Regardless, our cover is blown anyway, thanks to your modeling.
I tried to get out of it.
It doesn't matter anyway. Our spies have been far too careless. Seriously, I feel like I'm seeing twins and triplets out there.
Yes. This is a fun
I
joke.
don't know. All the ponies kind of look the same to me.
Oh, really? Okay, like, right there. I can tell right now that's one of ours. Hey, boss! Shut up! Call them back. Now. We're leaving.
At once, my queen.
Hiring children as generals. I ask you.
So Royal Correspondence episode 11 actually had a
Banana
variant
cream
script. And I'm not
donuts.
sure which one was written. I think this was probably written first, and then I sent it to some people
Ooh,
to
Royal
look it over,
Correspondence.
and then they didn't like it.
Wait.
I honestly don't. I can't remember the reasons why now. So
I don't
I made
think
the
I-
other version.
I don't
which
think I
is
saw this
what
one
you
yet.
see today. But this was the first draft, I guess you could say, of Royal Correspondence. And there's two little scenes here. Both were cut because, yeah, they were part of a different script, essentially.
I haven't seen the new
I
one.
go off and take over Liege, a city surrounded by
Have I seen the
multiple
new
forts
one?
and
No, I
thousands
haven't.
upon thousands of crystal imperials, single-hoofed, mind you, and you can't even successfully defend one town in the colonies?
It's not my fault. General Bell told me we couldn't spare any reinforcements. At least that's what I thought she said. I don't know. It's really hard to understand her half the time.
Hey, Princess Celestia?
Yes?
Before Steven's going down to the sugar pub, you want anything?
Yes?
Celestia.
Hang on, Luna. Get me 2 banana cream donuts. No, make it 100
I see
dozen. I've been
banana
craving
cream
them for months.
donuts.
Oh, he doesn't make those anymore?
What?
Yeah, discontinued.
Darn it! Well, that's just great. I turn my back on the Empire for 1 second and this happens.
Oh, please.
First the colonies are wiped out, then they stop making the banana cream donuts at the sugar pub.
And the chocolate ice cream.
No! No!
That one doesn't
Luna,
make sense.
What did you do?
Really?
Luna,
What?
Why'd they stop
Luna,
chocolate
what?
cream ice cream, huh?
I had nothing to do with the stupid donuts.
The donut
And
makes
I did all
sense,
I
but
could
the
for
ice
the
cream?
colonies. I couldn't
Chocolate's
send
a
in
big
troops,
flavour.
And the elements failed at the negotiations. What more do you want from me?
but
Maybe
Luna,
the cows were
what? For the love of
revolting.
me, if you wanted to negotiate, why didn't you just go and talk to the buffalo in their dreams?
Right, yes.
Celestia. Mentor? or menace.
Yes.
So these next two scenes come from Raiders of the Lost Arch Nemesis.
This was a fun one.
And they're kind of unique because they were never actually recorded, at least at the time. These never made it past the script writing phase. And so basically these two scenes would have taken place during the time when you have all the main six kind of in Equestria, or in the human world, and they're all like in their own scenes talking over random stuff. And you would have had these two scenes with Twilight and Flash.
We didn't have
Sentry.
Flash
Ultimately,
in this episode,
I
right?
really wanted to explore this kind of idea with these two, but at the end of the day, these two scenes really didn't fit with the script anymore, and so they were just sort of phased out over time. Why are my legs so long? Whoa!
Whoa, careful.
Thanks.
Yeah, the legs are a bit freaky. I could get used to these hands, though. These are quite useful.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm Flash, by the way.
Twilight.
It's just still image. Okay.
Twilight Sparkle?
Yeah. Do I know you?
What? Everyone knows who you are. You're one of the elements of harmony. You're famous.
Oh, really? Oh, I guess I didn't realize.
Of course. She's the element of harmony. How could you not forget?
Mine's always like, nah, Twilight Sparkle, my arch nemesis. We meet again under the most unusual circumstances. It's just so bizarre.
Oh my god, that's literally what mine says.
Really?
Yeah, word for word.
That's crazy. Is there like a handbook or something? Is it like a how-to book?
There's gotta be a class somewhere. How to become an arch nemesis.
Oh, God.
Mine's a kid.
No.
Yep, just this little 10-year-old girl.
How did that happen?
Just sitting there, minding my own business, and suddenly this little kid walks over and says,
"Ah, Flash Sentry, my arch nemesis. We meet for the first time under the most unusual circumstances."
I see. Yes.
Yes.
That's funny.
Oh, that's so weird. That's weird. What does she do to Arch?
Just calls me names.
You loofah!
Wow. That's pretty dumb.
It's alright. She's a smart kid. I'm sure she'll grow out of it.
Sir, we're ready for you now.
That's me. It was very nice to meet you, Twilight.
Yeah. No,
this was
nice
actually, this is an interesting scene.
Again sometime.
Yeah.
It's good. It wouldn't
nice.
fit, but it's a good scene. I'm glad you didn't use it.
Still on Raiders of the Lost Arch Nemesis. These are just two lines that were cut from the final product.
Whoa, wait a minute. Do you have, like, little pony houses and little pony clothes and stuff?
Yes.
No.
That is adorable.
And I know how you get about this kind of stuff, but maybe it was... So we threw a lot of stuff into episode 23, and when it came time to edit, it was a couple minutes over the 10-minute mark, so I had to start cutting stuff out. So the following is just
this one.
A large montage of all the stuff, of all the little lines and bits and jokes and stuff that were cut out of episode 23 to get it down to that 10-minute mark.
Cutie marks are based on our talent, and our talent is based on our name. The hell kind of talent is Smith?
I wouldn't have gotten that as AC Race
Stupid
Fest.
Should have called me Cure of Ponypox or something useful. Now that would have gotten me somewhere. I was expecting her cutie mark to be a hammer or something. Who knew that stuff could be taken so literally?
Logistical duck ferrying, you say?
Yeah. You know, I don't know what it is, but you guys kind of freak me out, man. It all began back in Cloudsdale,
Oh yeah, they do
man.
freak you out.
I was young, naive. I felt like I could take on the entire world. Man, I could take on the entire world. So I decided to go down and see the mainland for myself, man.
But seriously, though, everyone we ask about the letter tells us their backstory. Scootaloo, have you received a purple letter with a red stripe on it?
I used to be green.
See? That's what I'm saying. Is this some sort of sick joke?
Green? Why?
And one day, I was presenting my magic for an entrance exam, and there she was. Out of nowhere. It was
I guess it's just a random joke.
It probably was magic.
So everyone they ask about a purple letter with a red stripe is compelled to tell them their backstory?
Yes!
What?
Well, that or a dark secret involving fruit or something. I don't know.
Applejack, tell me, have you received a purple letter with a red stripe on it? She asked, expecting to hear a backstory.
It was. Sort of.
I am.
Sort of. Well, it's true. You're an element. Ask Celestia. Your mother thought she had been used and then would be tossed away, so she left to find a real purpose.
Well, that line needs context.
No. What's weird is that Celestia had been the one to suggest it.
So this is kind of a fun scene in episode 24
Disney
that would have taken
Princess
place
Battle
right
Royale.
after Twilight and Pinkie have their talk, you know, about how things are off, and they come back inside into this scene. Now, the reason the scene was cut is because it's kind of pointless. It doesn't advance the plot at all. It's just sort of a sketch. I still find it kind of funny.
Is this the owl
but
episode?
ultimately, yeah, it was cut for time, and it was cut because there's just, it's pointless.
For the last time, Mulan is not a princess.
But she's always on those Disney princess posters.
I don't care. She's not a princess. Okay, she's not of royal blood, and she doesn't marry a prince. She is not a princess.
Aha. But she marries Li
Right.
Shang in the second movie.
Who is not a prince.
Oh. What on earth are you guys talking about?
That is a good
We're trying
point.
to figure out
She isn't the
who would win
princess.
in a battle royale between all the Disney princesses.
What? What about Elsa, man? She's got snow powers.
Elsa's a queen. She doesn't count.
Well, what about Belle, man? She's book smart. Belle isn't a survivalist. I'm telling you, Moana would win, no question.
Dude, Moana would get freaking destroyed by Pocahontas.
What, Pocahontas?
Yeah, think about it. She's older, more experienced.
Is
knows how to
she a
hunt,
princess?
She's really good at hiding. Like, the other princesses wouldn't even know what hit them.
But Moana controls the ocean, Twilight. The ocean!
She doesn't control the ocean. The ocean just helps her, kinda. You know, it wasn't really that clear what the ocean could or could not do in that movie. Well, then what about Hercules? He's got a whole bunch of gods to help him out.
He's not a princess.
Wait, guys! Merida from Brave!
And there you have it. Those are the deleted scenes
Right,
for
yes.
Scootertrix the Abridged.
Really?
We did have a
That's
couple
all?
scenes that were written but never recorded in episode 26.
Oh.
That could fill a
Okay.
whole video in and of itself. And you'll probably be hearing about those in our episode 26 commentary. So yeah, but hope you enjoyed the video, and have a nice day.
So that's the end of that. Oh wow, okay, that went by relatively quick. So yeah, nice bits of deleted scene. None of them were really important that really changed the perspective of the episode. They're all nice little fun bits that weren't necessarily needed, but if they were added, they would just be fun little bits. I think the princess one, the Battle Royale princess one was probably a fun one. I think that is probably one that I think could have been used. I don't know. I just like that conversation. It's very interesting, very enlightening, illuminating, whatever you call it. So yeah, there's not really much else. Like, everything else was fine and okay. They weren't really great. I know that the whole Flash Sentry scene was a nice scene. Very nice scene, well written. I don't know if it would have worked out in that episode though, so that could be saved for a later project. Doesn't have to be this show, so hold on to that one. And yeah, I believe the only other thing that I think was good was probably this stuff from episode 23. Yes, those were nice scenes. Yeah, and that's all. Everything else was just just simple, natural, fun stuff. I can see why you cut them, for the most of them. Others, I think you could have fit in there somewhere, but I know that you like to keep your time slot exactly at 10 minutes, unless it's a special episode of some kind. So yes, alright. It was fun watching these things, getting more of Scootertrix, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.